Welcome to the deep dive. You flagged something really important for us, the need to make sure your credit report is accurate, completely spot on. And based on the info you shared, it's clear inaccuracies can cause, well, real headaches.
Absolutely. They really can.
So that's exactly what we're digging into today. Our mission, pretty simple. Give everyone a clear, sort of no-nonsense guide to fixing errors with the main credit bureaus here in the U.S.
Yeah, let's get right to it because it's more than just a little annoyance.
Right.
To think about it, wrong information, they could stop you getting a loan, mess with rent an apartment.
Even insurance rates.
Even insurance, yeah. It could bump up your costs. We're talking about things that affect your everyday life. It's kind of wild how much power this one report has.
It really is. And like you said, it's not always just simple mistakes, is it?
No, not at all. Sometimes people are fighting identity theft they just can't get resolved.
Or just getting the runaround.
Exactly. Or just trying to get a clear answer, from Equifax, Experian, or TransUnion. Poor customer service is another big reason people complain.
Because that credit score is tied to so many doors. Okay, so let's say you check your report and bam, there's something wrong. What's the absolute first thing you do?
Okay, first move. Always try to sort it out directly with the credit bureau first. The one that actually issued the report with the mistake.
Go straight to the source.
Yep. Each of them, Equifax, Experian, TransUnion, they all have dispute processes right there on their websites.
Yeah.
You basically explain the problem, upload any documents you have as proof.
Makes sense. Try the direct route initially. But what if that doesn't work? You've done their online forums, sent your stuff, and crickets. Or they just say no.
Right. If you've tried that direct path and you've basically hit a wall, that's your cue to file a formal complaint.
Okay, where?
With the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau, the CFPB.
Ah, the CFPB. Heard of them. They're the government agency, right? Consumer protection.
That's the one. They protect consumers in the financial world. And filing is pretty easy. You can do it online. Just go to consumerfinance.gov/complaint.
Okay, good to know. consumerfinance.gov/complaint. So you're on the site, ready to fire off this complaint. What do you absolutely need to have handy?
You definitely need a copy of your credit report. Make sure the error is clearly marked or highlighted.
Okay.
And any communication you've already had with the bureau, emails, letters, notes from calls, maybe.
You tried.
Exactly. Plus a really clear explanation of the problem, what's wrong, and of course your contact information so they can get back to you. Being organized here really helps.
Right. Makes the process smoother. So you hit submit on the CFPB website. Then what? What happens behind the scenes?
So the CFPB takes your complaint and forwards it directly to the credit bureau involved.
Okay.
And the bureau is then required to respond. You should typically hear something back, usually through the CFPB portal within about 15 days.
15 days. That's not too long.
It's designed to get things moving. Having the CFPB involved definitely adds some, weight to your complaint. Often speeds things up.
Good to know there's some muscle behind you then. Now, are there other places to turn? What if even the CFPB route doesn't quite resolve it?
Yeah, there are a couple of other avenues. You could contact your state attorney general's office.
Okay.
Many of them have consumer protection divisions that might be able to help mediate or investigate.
That's a good local resource.
Definitely. Another option, especially if it's complex or involves potential legal issues, is to talk to a consumer protection attorney.
Right. Get legal advice.
And one more, you can also file a complaint with the Federal Trade Commission, the FTC. That's at reportfraud.ftc.gov. This is especially relevant if you suspect fraud is involved, like with identity theft.
Okay, FTC for fraud. So multiple layers of backup if needed. It sounds like you need to be persistent. To help people succeed, what are the top practical tips?
Number one, keep copies of everything. Meticulous records. Every letter sent, every email received, every response from the bureau.
Document, document, document.
Absolutely. And when you write your complaints, whether it's to the bureau or the CFPB, be super clear, very specific, and stick strictly to the facts. No emotion, just the details.
Factual and clear.
And if you're mailing anything, always use certified mail with return receipt requested. That gives you proof they actually got it.
Smart. Proof of delivery.
And maybe the most important tip, be proactive. Check your credit reports regularly. Don't wait for a problem.
How often?
Well, you're entitled to one free report from each of the big three bureaus. Equifax, Experian, TransUnion, every single year. You get them at annualcreditreport.com.
Annualcreditreport.com. Okay.
Checking regularly means you can catch errors early before they cause major issues. That's a huge advantage.
Yeah, that point about checking regularly feels key. A little bit of effort there can save you a ton of trouble down the line. So it really seems like while dealing with credit bureau stuff might feel daunting, maybe like David versus Goliath thing,
Hmm.
there are clear steps you can take. There's a process to follow to make sure your history is right. And that knowledge really puts you in a stronger financial position, doesn't it?
It absolutely does. Knowledge is power here.
So thinking about all this process of taking control, what further questions does this maybe spark for you about managing your own financial information more broadly?
If this podcast helped you, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Your support helps us keep making these videos. Thanks for watching.